Hi everyone, it's Michael Brook from Rapid Couples Counselling. I just thought I'd record this brief video on the changes people experience during separation. Now, one of the things I know from my own experience of going through separation divorce, but also working with lots and lots of people, is that human beings tend to go through a number of profound, difficult changes going through a separation. And let me briefly go through them with you. The first step is their future. They feel like their future has been taken away from them. So when people get into a long-term relationship or a marriage, they anticipate their future going only one way, and that their partner is going to be a part of their future forever. And if that doesn't happen, the relationship ends, then they have to reimagine their future as being very different from anything in the past. So that's future. The next thing is their sense of identity changes. They're no longer somebody's wife. They're no longer somebody's partner. They're no longer the mother in a family. They're a single mother. They're no longer the father of the family. They're a single dad. Their sense of self changes, and that sense of change of identity can be very traumatic for many people. Next thing is they go through grief. There tends to be a number of different waves of grief that people go through, and people tend to experience grief in different ways. Often when people go through separation, they experience grief around three different things. Firstly, they experience grief around the death or end of the relationship. It does feel like something has died, because it has. Second thing is they experience a sense of grief around the future they're going to have, but will no longer have now. And so all the hopes, dreams and desires that they want to have together with their partner, that's out the window. The next thing is they experience a sense of grief around who they thought their partner was, because the person that was showing up at the beginning of the relationship, the person was standing in front of them dressed incredibly well, saying, "I'm going to love you forever," all of a sudden might have become someone who's actively seeking to destroy their happiness. For many people who are going through separation divorce, they say they feel like their partner has died, like there's a new person showing up in their body, but they're a different person. People going through many different waves of grief about those different things. The people experience the different emotions associated with grief: anger, denial, blame, sadness, bargaining, and acceptance. And acceptance is the end state, hopefully, but a lot of people can go through those different waves of grief. Because you're going through grief around those three different things at the same time, often those emotional waves can coincide, and this is why people can experience extreme waves of emotions because of the grief they're going through. The next thing is their concept of relationship changes, because they thought they were doing what worked, but it clearly didn't work. So a lot of people experience a profound questioning about relationships, what kind of relationship they want, what they thought they knew was true. This gets very challenging for many people. Then the next thing is they have their frame of reference change. When people in a long-term relationship, they make their partner their frame of reference, as in, if I'm about to do this, will my partner be happy? What do I have to do to make my partner happy? Ideally, that's a question people ask themselves over and over and over. Or if I do X, Y, Z, my partner's going to be pissed off. Once people separate, they're no longer thinking about that. But some people keep trying to do that. Changing their frame of reference is actually something that's very common. And the final one is what I call mission, or why you're getting out of bed. Now, for many people, particularly men, they make the success, both financial success and their happiness, their wives, their mission in life, right? And the health of their kids as well. So they make that their entire mission in their lives. And when they go through separation, divorce, all of that's taken away from them, and they often experience a profound depression because they don't know why they're getting out of bed. Why am I going to go to a job I don't like to pay for an ex-partner who no longer wants me? A lot of guys have a profound sense of a change of their mission. And the final thing is, which is different for women experience a profound sense of change in their safety. It's like financial security, emotional security and safety, and emotional security and stability become incredibly important for women when they're going through separation, because normally their partner's probably experiencing extreme emotionality. Often men will do dumb shit when they're going through separation, divorce, and so a lot of women experience a profound sense of insecurity, and they have to figure out how they can provide for themselves financially and how they can make themselves safe. These are the changes that tend to happen for both men and women when people are going through separation. And I have helped many people work through those experiences and work through the separation to minimize the negative effects of going through separation. Separation leaves no one untouched. It will affect you and change who you are. But with the appropriate assistance, it can affect you for the better. It can make you stronger, make you more resilient, and make you better able to bring the best yourself and to better able to be open and available for love in the future. So if you're going through separation, divorce, please give me a call on 0432 681 321. If you're having a challenging relationship and you feel like your relationship's on the edge, make sure you book in a session. There's a booking link in the description below. I hope this helped. Thanks very much for taking the time to watch this video, and I look forward to talking to you sometime soon. Thank you very much. Bye.